I used to think being alone was a sign of failure. Like not having someone beside me meant I wasn't good enough, interesting enough, or worthy enough. In the early days of living alone, I'd turn on music or the TV just to fill the silence. The quiet made me feel like I was falling into some invisible space no one could see. But slowly, I started to realize that silence isn't always scary. Some nights, I sat alone, with no TV, no music, just a warm cup of tea and the soft glow of a lamp. And I began to hear my own voice again, the thoughts I had pushed down for so long. Being alone, I found, was also a chance to listen to myself. I started doing small things for myself, cooking a simple dinner, tidying my space, writing in a journal. What I used to do to escape loneliness, I now did to take care of myself. I no longer saw being alone as an emptiness, but a space I could fill with my own presence. Even though I still feel empty sometimes, I no longer fear it. I've accepted that the feeling will come and go, just like everything else in life. I've learned not to rush to fill it with noise, busyness, or someone else. I've learned to sit with myself and not feel lost within it. I realized that if I never learned to be with myself, I'd never truly be able to be with someone else. Because if I couldn't listen to myself, how could I expect others to understand me? Loneliness stopped being something to avoid. It became a companion that helped me grow. It's not easy to befriend yourself. There were still moments I wanted to run, turn on my phone, text someone, stay busy just to avoid the quiet. But I learned to pause, to breathe, to remind myself I am worthy of my own attention. I don't need someone else to make me feel valuable. I slowly realized that silence is a gift. It gives me space to understand what I truly want, feel, and need. Without the noise of other people's opinions, I could reach into the deepest parts of myself, the parts once buried under noise, expectations, and pressure. And there, I found my truth. Some days, I still miss someone. But instead of rushing to text or filling the emptiness, I let myself feel the longing. I didn't run from it or blame myself. I learned to be gentle with myself, the same way I always wanted others to be gentle with me. I realized loneliness was no longer a fear, it became a necessary state. Through it, I learned how to be my own friend. I started to love quiet evenings, slow weekend mornings, the small moments I once ignored. Being alone was no longer about lacking something, but about discovering a different kind of fullness. Now, I'm no longer afraid of being alone like I once was. I know that whether someone is beside me or not, I still have myself. I'm still learning, still stumbling sometimes, but at least, I no longer abandon myself. I'm here, with me, for me. And maybe, that's the most important relationship I've ever built.